One mountain, another mountain? Or is it just one? To answer that question, you need to change your position. Manhattan. 3 major rating agencies are looking from the same direction. It's time to change perspective, to gain a better understanding of the world in all its diversity.
In financial markets,
coordination is needed.
The major issue of our time.
The greatest risk to stability is not action.
A dangerous road.
It's inaction.
It's not enough to talk about complexity. You need to embrace it.
Things are done differently across the world, but ratings are dominated by just one perspective.
It's throughout the crisis that you find out what the quality of the rating was.
There was a lot of frustration in the market because of some rigid views that rating agencies were imposing.
Despite everything what has happened throughout the financial crisis, the large 3 agencies still are very dominant globally. And that in itself represents a risk to the global financial markets.
With only one perspective in mind, everyone is likely to make the same mistakes.
There is about 70 trillion euro outstanding debt. This is 200 times the federal budget of Germany. 55 trillion is rated by just 3 companies from 1 square mile downtown Manhattan. That's a risk.
The problem is not the analysis, the problem is the methodologies.
If everything is being judged or analyzed with the US shareholder value approach in mind, obviously everybody moves into the same direction. So like a nerd effect is likely to happen.
This is not about being right versus being wrong, but it's about providing a broader range of opinion.
Europe. Every 400 kilometers, a different culture.
You have to understand different mindsets, different policy frameworks and regulations across Europe.
Indians and Chinese are also fundamentally different. We do not believe that ratings can be created with a cookie-cutting machine.
How to cope with the challenging diversity of a global market.
We accept differences and diversity.
We have innovated by incorporating new perspectives, new angles.
So we come with an independent view from an independent angle, which is anchored in European realities.
A dynamic world can only be discerned through a true change of perspective.
You need at least 2 points for cross-bearing.
What we are offering to the market is an alternative perspective on the same thing. It's a different view on the same thing, a different angle on how to analyze credit risk.